Hey guys, it's Packwood Action here, and today I will be doing another video. In this video, I will be showing you guys half of my Elite collection, or half of my wrestling figure collection. Before we get into this video, I want to say a huge shout out to Michael Jackson Fan Club for subscribing, and also a huge shout out as well to everyone else that's been watching my videos on the channel. And in the comments below, thank you guys for commenting, and thank you guys for liking my vids, and let's get on to the video. Alright, so for the first figure in my collection, we have an Elite King Sheamus, which is a really awesome figure, and I added the World Heavyweight Championship and the King of the Ring staff, and it looks pretty good, and I really like the ring gear. The ring gear is very cool. He has a black, gold, and green attire, and you can see the cross that's highlighted in gold on his boots, and the boots are black. Overall, I think this is a pretty awesome Elite. Next figure in my collection, we have a basic Triple H. Now, this I think is from his Evolution days in 2005, or his Cerebral Assassin days from 2001, and definitely one of my favorite figures in my collection. I really love the head skin, so I'll give you guys a close-up on that, and tell me what you guys think in the comments below of this Triple H. And I think I got this for only $8 at Walmart, so it was on a sale. So huge shout out to Walmart for this basic. Next figure in my collection is we have an All Elite AEW figure, and it is the All Elite Wrestling Kenny Omega. Now this one is definitely one of my favorites in my collection. You can see there is like a falling angel, and on the other side it says Omega. Really cool. The head skin is pretty accurate, and I added the AEW Championship. Really awesome, and it's definitely too sweet. Alright, next figure is we have a Bad Evil Undertaker Elite, one of my favorite Elites of all time, definitely. I remember this figure coming out in 2011, but it was super rare, but I forgot what series it was in. But this one is very nice. I like the silver on the pants, and the Undertaker head skin is really nice. Really cool. Like the black outfit. Nice. Alright, next figure is we have a TNA wrestler that used to be with the 205 Live. We have a Rich Swann, which is really cool. And I think this is definitely one of my favorite basics. I like the head skin. Head skin on this one is pretty good. And I like the pink design. It's very different. And I like the black and the silver. It definitely stands out a lot. And his articulation is pretty good as well. So I definitely recommend this Rich Swann. Next Elite is a Toys R Us exclusive. And this is the Dallas, Texas Finn Balor. I know many people has tried to find this figure, and I know many people shown good reviews about this figure, and I definitely will say the same. It's definitely a great wrestling Finn Balor. It's definitely a great Demon King. This is one of my favorite Demon King attires that he wore at NXT TakeOver against Samoa Joe. So really nice. I like the blue and red. It gives you like a Spider-Man type of design, and I really like the paint job on this figure, and I like the body sculpt. Whereas the SummerSlam Demon King body sculpt was different from this one. So really good articulation also. And this one came with a jacket and I think a head accessory, which is really awesome. Next figure is we have a legendary wrestler. We have a classic cream white Shawn Michaels. Now, I like Shawn Michaels a lot. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, and you really can't go wrong with a nice white Shawn Michaels with like a nice white attire, and he has the red hearts, and really good Elite in my opinion. This was a Walmart exclusive, so really nice. I was able to pick it up at my local Walmart, which is really awesome. And this one has the HBK on the back, Heartbreak Kid, really nice. And the head skin on this figure is really awesome. So definitely recommend this one if you can find it. I know it's got to be up there now. Getting on to the next elite, we have an elite eco-friendly Daniel Bryan, which is really, really nice. This one, I remember, I got surprised with this elite for Christmas. Can't remember which year, but I do know he was the eco-friendly champion. He also came with the eco-friendly WWE Championship, which is really cool. And good news is that this elite has a lot of articulation. It's really good. So give you guys a close-up on the Daniel Bryan. Now that he's with AEW, we might get a unveiled Daniel Bryan figure. So I'm very excited for that one. So really awesome Daniel Bryan. Definitely one of my favorite elites. Next is Sasha Banks. This is a heel Sasha Banks, I think, because the blue hair and the new logo and the design. So I think this is her attire from Royal Rumble. I could be wrong, or her attire from WrestleMania. Really awesome. I like the blue. I like the black and the white. I really like the jacket, and it stands out really, really well. And the attire is really, really epic, really insane. Awesome elite Sasha. Next is we have an elite Goldberg. This is the WrestleMania elite that came out recently, a few months back, and the head skin on this guy is all right. Not mad at it. It's pretty good, and he has the Goldberg logo on the back of his trunks. Really awesome. The articulation, he can stretch his arms out a little bit, but you have to put more pressure into it. You have to make sure that his arms is all the way up if you want that articulation. He turns his head a little bit. Really good, really solid Goldberg. There's nothing bad I can say about this one. It's just a solid Goldberg, same old attire from the elite that came with the LED ring. So really epic Goldberg. Here we have a Kevin Owens / aka Kevin Steen elite. Tell me in the comments below, what was your favorite Kevin Owens moment? Mine was definitely when he faced El Generico in the ladder match at ROH, which is really insane. Watched that match like 100 times. It's so good. This one is one of my favorite Kevin Owens by Mattel. This is a Stun Owens Stun Kevin Owens shirt. You have the fight pants there, or shorts, which is really cool. I really love Kevin Owens ring gear. It's one of my favorites in the WWE. It's a KO on the back, and the head scan, guys, is really nice. They gave him the extra long beard with the extra tattoos on the shoulders and on the arms. And I have nothing bad to say about this, man. It's really an awesome Kevin Owens. Definitely recommend this one. Really epic. Epic elite. Really awesome. Okay, next we have a Fan Takeover Series Amazon exclusive Johnny Gargano. Really nice. This is definitely a rare figure to find, because I know a lot of people couldn't get this figure. And if you did, it's probably going to be like $100 now. But I'm so happy I was able to get it for $20 on Amazon. And I added the North American Championship to this particular Johnny Gargano. And this is also my very first Johnny Gargano, and I am very pleased with this one. This is a Wolverine Johnny Gargano, which is pretty epic. I did a recent review on this back a few months back, so go check that video out if you haven't already. But very awesome. Alright, we're almost done here, guys. We're almost at the end. Next is we have a UK United Kingdom Pete Dunne. Now, this is definitely one of my favorite elites of all time. I'm a huge Pete Dunne fan. Really love his chemistry in the ring. I'm a huge fan. And I just had to purchase this elite. This is the very first Pete Dunne elite. I know they released another Pete Dunne a few months back. And this one is really nice. They have the Bruiserweight logo on the back of the jacket, or the vest there. I added the United Kingdom Championship from Tyler Bate, and I just added this on the Pete Dunne elite. And on the jacket there you see the logo on Pete Dunne's ring gear, which is really awesome. And the head scan on this one is pretty epic. This one is definitely one of my favorite elites ever, and I definitely recommend this one if you can still find it. This is I think a Target exclusive. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Next, guys, we have a WWE Vintage Kurt Angle, WWF, sorry, from the Epic Moments set with Stephanie and Stone Cold with the Milk-O-Mania accessories. This one is definitely up there as one of my favorite elites also. I like Kurt Angle, and I think he's a pretty good wrestler, one of my favorites from the WWF. This one is really epic because he has the nice, like this nice pattern Olympic gold medalist t-shirt, and he has the Olympic gold medalist trophy or neck accessory, which is pretty good. And on the entrance grade, they also added 2 gold medals, and this one is only 1 gold medal. And I think they did a pretty good job with the head scan. This head scan is pretty nice, and I like that they went different with this Kurt Angle. And you can also remove the t-shirt, so pretty good. One of my favorites also. Next, guys, we have a lime green sort of AJ Styles. In the, I don't know, in the video it might look kind of yellow, but let me know in the comments if you can see the green really well. Let me see if I can lower the camera down a little bit so you guys can take a good look at it. So here it is. Nice AJ Styles, pretty good. I forgot what series this AJ Styles was in, but I really like the lime green, and I think it's definitely a must-have for any AJ Styles fan. And I added the United States Championship to this AJ Styles, so I think it stands out really well with the Elite. So pretty cool AJ Styles. Articulation is pretty good. So yeah, really awesome. All right, next up we have a Epic Moments, not an Epic Moment, sorry, a Ultimate Edition John Cena. This is a vintage Cena. If you guys know, John Cena is a pretty good wrestler. Even if they boo him or you know, love him or hate him, he's that guy. John Cena, Ultimate Edition #1. He has a second Ultimate Edition, and you can find that figure on ringsidecollectibles.com. But yeah, this figure is really nice. The belt does not spin, which is the only downfall to the spinner belts. But I know they had a belt that did spin, which was the United States John Cena belt that came in the vintage Ruthless Aggression John Cena attire. I think that's like $100 now, so it's pretty expensive. But yeah, happy to have this John Cena in the collection. You have an orange and black Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect t-shirt. He wore this around 2006, I think. So really nice vintage Cena. Really cool. Happy to have that in the collection. Next, we have a Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. Now, this one is definitely my favorite year of Baron Corbin, and I don't dislike Baron Corbin, but I do think this particular gimmick of Baron Corbin was definitely my favorite run for him. He was Mr. Money in the Bank and United States Champion, and now recently he is King of the Ring, and now the new King of the Ring is King Nakamura, which is pretty epic. But yes, this is a Lone Wolf Elite Baron Corbin. I added some difference to this Elite. I added the Bray Wyatt jacket from a Bray Wyatt Elite, and I just added like a fur jacket with this Baron Corbin, and I think it looks pretty well. It looks pretty epic, man. I think I did a good job with adding the jacket over the t-shirt, and I think it gives it more of a Baron Corbin entrance feel, and I think it's really good. It's definitely a must-have for me because I do like Baron Corbin. As the Lone Wolf gimmick, the Constable was pretty good as well. But yeah, Baron Corbin, really awesome wrestler. Really epic Elite. Alright. Next, we have a Alliance Epic Moments heel Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you guys remember this moment, this was around the time when he faced Kurt Angle, and I'm going to show you guys the Kurt Angle again. He faced off with Kurt Angle in the ring, and Stone Cold had the whole alliance with him, and Kurt Angle just sprayed the Milk-O-Mania on Stone Cold, which is a pretty memorable moment for these two. But yes, the Alliance Steve Austin is a pretty rare gimmick in figure form. I don't think they made an Elite Alliance Steve Austin, and I think this is the very first time they did a heel Elite versions of Stone Cold from 2001. And I really enjoyed the moment in WWF because I really like the back and forth chemistry that Stone Cold and Kurt Angle had, and also The Rock and Stone Cold. So I'm a pretty huge fan of this time for wrestling. So really epic Stone Cold and really epic Kurt Angle once again. So yes, and I added the Big Eagle Championship with the WCW t-shirt. And he's also wearing shorts and his ring boots. Pretty epic. Tell me how you guys think of the head scan, which is really good. Next we have a Elite Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. Or the Beast Slayer, King Slayer, the Architect, the Future. He goes by so many names. But I'm a huge, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan. He's definitely maybe my favorite wrestler outside of CM Punk. But yes, Seth Rollins, Tyler Black version from FCW and up to NXT, which is definitely the time when he became the first ever NXT champion. So that Elite is basically taken from that moment from NXT 2010, I think, or 2012. But yes, he's the very first ever NXT champion, and I just had to get this in Elite form, and I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan, so I had to get him in Tyler Black form. I just missed the days when he had, you know, a Killswitch Engage theme, or you know, War of Ages, Battle 1. I definitely recommend you guys should check that song out. It's pretty epic. It was Seth Rollins' first theme song, I think. This Elite is epic, man. It's so good. The paint job on it is really good. The head scan might look a little messy, but now looking back at this figure, I dig it a lot. I dig the half blonde and half black, like he used to do his hair, which is pretty epic in the NXT Championship as the cherry on top. So really good Elite, and show you guys the back one more time. Close up, pretty good. You have the tattoo on the back there. Really, really awesome Seth Rollins. And this was also a Target exclusive. Alright, now we're very close to the last two, but coming in at number 3, we have a Team Raw Charlotte Flair, and I also added the Raw Women's Championship. Now this one is pretty good. It's actually a basic Charlotte, but it feels like an Elite. This one is definitely a nice Charlotte, maybe one of my favorites, or like one of the best looking Charlottes out there from Mattel. I did not get the Ultimate Edition Charlotte, but at some point I will, because I really like the pink design. But yes, this is the Team Raw Charlotte, and this was a part of a battle pack with Sasha Banks with the Team SmackDown shirt. Really nice. Raw Women's Championship added, and I think I just really enjoy Charlotte in the ring. Her chemistry also is pretty good. Really good. Really good. Awesome figure. Alright. Now, to the last two, guys. Coming in at number 2, we have a Hall of Fame Target exclusive. Let me put the camera up a little bit. Hall of Fame Target exclusive Rated R Superstar Edge. This is definitely one of my favorite Elites ever. Because this is also my very first Edge figure. Edge is a rare when it comes to the wrestling figures. He's pretty up there with his figure. So I got this figure for $26, which was a steal, and definitely one of the best figures I ever held in hand. It's like the, you know, do you ever have that moment when you feel a figure, you can tell, you know, this figure feels great. Like when you have a moment with a figure, you can tell that the articulation is good. And once I felt the figure, I already knew that this figure was going to have good articulation, and indeed it did. It's definitely a awesome ring gear attire. I added the World Heavyweight Championship with this Edge because he's my favorite World Heavyweight Champion, and also he's also wearing the attire that when he faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 24, which is so good. An epic moment right there. You have The Undertaker squaring off with the Rated R Superstar. I wish we have wrestling matches like that these days. But I know, you know, WWE won't be the same like they used to. But I really miss those days watching WWE. And yes, awesome Elite Edge, pretty epic. Now, for my final Elite by far in my collection, and aka this is probably maybe my favorite Elite by far. This is an Elite Custom. An Elite Custom. Jeff Hardy. This figure I've been wanting for years, man. But this is not your average Jeff Hardy. This is a 2008. Let me turn on the light for you guys. Let me see. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me switch it one more time. There we go. Hopefully that works. No, it's kind of too bright. There we go. I guess this would do. But yes, this is a custom 2008 SmackDown Celebration Jeff Hardy, when he celebrated his time winning the WWE Championship. As you can see, this is definitely an awesome custom. Picked this one up from eBay, and oh my gosh, it's beautiful, man. It's really beautiful. It's so epic. I'm gonna remove the shirt for you guys. This is definitely my favorite Elite by far, and it's a custom, so you couldn't go wrong with that. And personally, I paid like $80 for this, and I think it's pretty worth it. It's pretty well worth it, man. This is just, it's a moment of silence, man, because I've been wanting a Jeff like this in a long time. I've been wanting Jeff in 2008 for a while. Just to look at that, really epic. I saved this one for last because it's definitely my favorite Elite. On the bottom there, so it's mixed up with the Elite 1 Jeff Hardy. So this is actually the real Elite 1 Jeff Hardy. And I know they had a prototype, but this is actually a custom Jeff with the Elite 1 body sculpt and arms. And the head scan is customed, and the arms are also custom. And I added the WWE title with this Jeff. So that is number 1, guys. Let's continue on with the video, and let's wrap this thing up. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And again, huge shout out to everyone that's been watching my channel, and of course, huge shout out to Michael Jackson Fan Club. You know, just huge shout out to him, man. Definitely huge thank you for subscribing, and hope you also enjoyed this video, and hope I made everyone that's been watching my videos proud of this video. I know tons of people have been asking me to do an Elite collection vid, so this is not all. I have more Elites in my collection, so this is just half of it. So stay tuned, I guess, for another collection vid. But anyways, guys, tell me what you guys think of this custom Jeff Hardy, and let me know what is your favorite figure in my collection. Packwood Action 821, I'm out. Peace.